The man is the child of his habits. Picture this. You're driving a truck on the same route daily. Initially, the load is light, making it easy to maneuver. As you add more cargo, it's still manageable. But over time, your loads grow significantly. You're hauling tons of weight on the same road every day, creating deep grooves. How easy do you think it is to change course at this point? When we're born, we're free from burdens. Kids have an incredible ability to think flexibly and adapt to any mindset. But as we grow, our burdens pile up and our thought patterns take shape. Your old routines, habits, or thought patterns are like deep grooves that keep you stuck on the same path in life. Pay attention to what you're carrying in your backpack and how deeply ingrained your habits are. If your destination is off too, things get even tougher. All this effort is wasted because what counts isn't where you've been, but where you're headed. In this video, we'll give you a quick rundown of Dean Graziosi's book, Millionaire Success Habits. Some names, patterns, or covers might rub people the wrong way. This is largely due to biases. You can bet that ditching biases and being open-minded will open doors for you in a lot of ways. If your current path and habits aren't getting you where you want to be, it's key to stick with this video till the end. People overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in 5 years. So, let's keep moving forward on our long-term journey. Can you articulate what you genuinely want out of life? A lot of people find this question tough to answer, but they can easily list what they don't want. For example, they wouldn't say they want to be poor. Without a solid reason, you'll slip back into your old habits at the first sign of resistance. If you want to achieve something, this can become a roadblock. How can you turn your dreams into reality if you don't even know what your goals are? It's quite challenging. So, it's crucial to be goal-oriented and figure out what drives you. If you were on a long road trip without knowing where you're headed, you'd probably get lost or run out of gas. Similarly, if you're wandering aimlessly through life, it's tough to get anywhere worthwhile. It's important to check in with yourself now and then and remember what you're truly working towards. First off, you need to discover your why. This is what will motivate you to take action. Of course, it's not easy to find the real, deeper cause. It requires some analysis. The book introduces a technique to speed up this process, the 7 levels of why. Have your best friend or partner ask you, why? 7 times. Let me ask you the first question. Why are you watching this video? Your answer might be, because I'm curious about the success habits of millionaires. Okay, that's good, but why? Why? Because I can earn $5,000 a month from the information I learn here. Why? Because it will set me free. Why? Spending time with my family is very important to me. Each round of questioning pushes you to dig deeper into your motivations. No matter your reason, it's essential to discover what truly drives you. Creating successful habits always starts with a solid reason why. Without one, you'll quickly revert to old habits again. Any challenge will tempt you to take the easy way out. Inside each of us, there's a battle between 2 wolves. One is a negative force that sees only the bad in the world. The other is full of love and compassion, believing it can achieve anything it sets its mind to. Which wolf do you think will come out on top? It's the one you feed more, of course. Just like that negative wolf, we all have an inner voice that doubts us and erodes our self-confidence. This voice drains our energy and holds us back. To succeed, we need to learn how to quiet it down. That means watching out for bad habits that fuel it. When we constantly focus on our weaknesses, we might be focusing on the wrong thing. For instance, if you're struggling with math, you're often told to spend more time on it, but this can have serious drawbacks. Spending too much time on something you're not good at and probably don't enjoy will likely lead to mediocre results, which can be a real downer. Ditch your weaknesses and focus on what you're passionate about. When you work on what you excel at, you'll be more fulfilled, confident, and productive. Remember, mastering a few key skills is way more important than being okay at a bunch of things. Another bad habit we're all guilty of is listening too much to unqualified people. Big dreamers often get misguided advice. These external voices are the ones that push us to play it safe. This kind of advice can steal our dreams and make us settle for mediocrity, which is pretty damaging. To avoid bad advice, focus on 2 things. First, Only take advice from people who are successful in the field you're interested in. Second, always trust your gut. Once you quiet those negative voices inside, you won't believe what you can accomplish in your personal and professional life. When you change your physical state, your emotional state shifts too. So, own it and present yourself as a winner. For instance, standing tall and acting like a leader can help you feel that way over time. Plenty of research shows that smiling and using power poses can boost your mood. Check out a fantastic TED Talk on this topic in the comments below. Another key thing is to use positive language when talking about yourself. Saying things like, "I'm feeling angry or stressed," can lock you into those emotions. Instead, speak positively and catch those negative words before they slip out. If they do, pause calmly and rephrase them. For example, if you say, "I'm stressed," reframe it as, "I'm pushing myself and learning a lot." At the same time, being around positive, solution-focused people is a great way to pick up more successful habits and mindsets. Whatever you tell yourself you are, that's what you'll become. Be mindful of the stories you tell yourself, because they might hold you back. Ask yourself, does my story highlight my successes or dwell on my failures? Do I make excuses for where I am in life? Do I say things like, "I'm struggling financially because I had a tough upbringing and didn't attend college"? These kinds of stories are toxic because they just bring us down and limit our potential. We often hear that hard work is key to success, but what's even more crucial is working smart. The book points out that millionaires don't put in excessively long hours. Instead, they use their time efficiently. Think of time as an investment that yields returns. Just like considering ROI when investing money, people often overlook the return on their time. First, focus on maximizing your time on high-income generating activities and minimize the rest. Start by identifying your most profitable activities. You're most effective when working on these, so prioritize them to boost your income and personal growth. Efficient time use is just as much about what you don't do as what you do. That's why a not-to-do list can be just as valuable as a to-do list. It helps organize your life by cutting out low-value tasks. You don't have to do everything yourself. Consider outsourcing tasks like daily dishwashing, cooking, house cleaning, or ironing. If your top-paying job pays $20 an hour, it doesn't make sense to spend an hour cooking daily. For just $10, you can solve the food issue without wasting time, effectively saving $10. By focusing on what you enjoy and what pays better, you can achieve financial freedom. The book offers a helpful formula to boost your confidence, courage, commitment, competence, and trust. To boost self-confidence, start with courage. Whether you're launching a startup or starting a family, courage means stepping out of your comfort zone and taking that leap of faith. Commitment involves having the courage to see things through to the end. Whether it's a relationship, job, diet, or project, commitment is crucial for success. Next is aptitude, which involves the skills you already possess or can develop through actions like taking courses or reading books. To achieve your goals, be ready to hone specific skills. For instance, if you aim to become a master chef, focus on refining your culinary skills. Focus on the first 3 principles and trust will follow, almost effortlessly. Grab a pen and paper and write down a list of your achievements. Include every skill you excel at, every success you're proud of, and every quality you admire about yourself. We often quickly overlook our achievements and focus on our failures, which can be demoralizing. This exercise reminds us that we've accomplished more than we realize. Even if it seems small, we've done it before, and we can do it again. If you want to change your life's trajectory, adopting these success habits will be beneficial. As I mentioned earlier, you are what you repeatedly do. Rather than letting external circumstances dictate your life, take charge.